Hi, I'm David Salazar, and I'm a psychotherapist at MU Healthcare. So what inspired me? So to be honest, I think it's the behaviors of humans. The mind's fascinating. And that all started with watching Unsolved Mysteries as a kid. I'm not even kidding you. I was in the military for about 9 years, and towards the end, I got medically separated. And so I worked with a lot of social workers as a client, and that got me interested in social work. And then I found the route of mental health. I work with the adults, mostly 17 and up, domestic violence, relationships, trauma, all mood disorders. I find most rewarding about my practice would probably be seeing the change in clients, like agreeing with them on goals and then seeing them fulfill the goals basically over time. The first step is establishing trust and rapport. That is like the biggest thing. Active listening is the best way to build that trust and rapport. I mean, it's essential. You're taking in what they're saying. You're staying present in the moment and, having the ability to repeat back what they're saying, like truly try to get empathy in the conversation. One thing that I find very important as a therapist is looking at the notes before. And I know that sounds simple, but I've had therapists that have not done that. You can tell if they're not remembering what you're telling them, if you have to keep reminding. And I make sure not to do that with my client. So it's just like a continued conversation, if you will, from the last session. Self-care is like the essential part of social work and being a therapist. So I love riding my motorcycle. So I've got an Indian Scout. Like anytime it is not pouring down rain, I'm riding it. I ride it to work if I can. I go to the gym. I lift weights. I love being physically active. And I moved to Columbia, Missouri from Washington State to be with my family. So I'm always with my nieces and nephews if I can be during the week. If you have someone in your life to even talk to, if it's really a danger you're going through, a harm to self or something, especially if you have someone that's very trustworthy and non-biased, I say try it out for one session. Go for the intake at least to get an opinion about what's going on.